as soon as we get home, we're expected to play better against a St. Louis Blues team that is trying to find the identity after a coaching change, recently calling up their goaltender, and Florida coming home from a really bad road trip out west, thinking we're going to have a good energy at home, right? We went from having a really bad road trip to one of the worst games that we played this season as we lose 4-1 against St. Louis Blues at home. At home, by the way. And to make things matter even freaking worse, we gave up a shorthanded goal again. Three straight? Or is it 2 straight? I don't care. It's either one of those. I think it's 2 straight, but give up a shorthanded goal. And to make things matters even worse, we lose to a AHL rookie coming up from AHL himself, Joel Hofer. This is embarrassing. It's an embarrassing game. Bobrovsky going up against Hofer. Joel Hofer. Let's get this over with. So in the first period, we start with winning the face-off. There will be some shots going into Bobrovsky's way, and they both end up missing. Carter Verhaeghe shooting one against Hofer that was saved. In the first period, there was nothing. There was no goal. St. Louis Blues penalty against Montour? It doesn't even say who gave the penalty. I don't remember if there was a penalty. I really don't remember if there was a penalty in the first period. I think so, but either way, penalty was killed off. Okay. Then there was a huge hit with Montour, as I have to find it now, because there was a really big hit with Montour and the St. Louis Blue player. Both of them got up, smiling, thought would be some pushing, but no call. Right? So there was a hit with those two guys. Neither team was able to get anything into the first period. We move on to the second period. It just feels like this team is just on a cold stretch, and a cold stretch that has just came in the worst time. It seems as though as we would do well against Eastern Conference teams, but in this scenario, we're doing horrible against the Western Conference teams. And against the Blues at home, where we need some points now to get up into the standings, make things. We need the momentum, and we don't have the momentum. We just don't have the momentum. Florida going under pressure, and all those times, it was either save or hit the crossbar, and it hit off the crossbar. One of those was inside the crossbar. I don't know if it was a first period that happened or the second period that happened, but we almost scored a goal, and we just could not do it. We just can't score a goal against a rookie Joel Hofer, who recently got called up from the AHL. This is a pathetic offense that we're seeing right now. And it shocks me. It shocks me to even say it because we hardly ever experienced those in years. I think we're spoiled too much to face the reality. But this is unacceptable. And then you give up a goal after seemingly dominating the offensive possession. You dominate the offensive possession. Couple of strikes from St. Louis, and you give up a goal. Robert Thomas and Pavel Buchnevich are the assist players. It's Jordan Kyrou with his 7th goal of the season. Just Oh my goodness, it's so embarrassing. It is so embarrassing. All right, all right. So then a little bit after that, St. Louis they actually scored a second goal, and it was 2-0. But then they looked at it, and it was determined it was offside. Great, great. It was offside. Challenged by Florida Panthers. The call was offside. Okay, cool. And then Kyrou with the shooting, Saba Bobrovsky, um, off the face-off. I'm not sure. I didn't even say it was a penalty, but something was there. So, Barkov wins the face-off. Then there would be something going on, and then freaking we gave up the puck. Assist by Kyrou and Robert Thomas. It's Pavel Buchnevich with his 11th goal of the season, and it makes matters even freaking worse. They said it's a shorthanded goal, and I believe it. It's a shorthanded goal. Shorthanded goal by a St. Louis Blue off a power play, and we gave up a shorthanded goal 2 straight times in a row. It's pathetic. Our defense is pathetic. The offense cannot execute. And then this makes it even freaking worse. All right, so right now I'm retaking a look at the replay. There's a goal. That's not a shorthanded goal. What the fuck? Okay, so ESPN Score Sheet says it's a shorthanded goal, but I'm looking at the replay. I'm looking at the goal here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's the okay. Okay, look, I'm not lying to you when I tell you this. I'm not sure if you can see it. You see that right there? That says shorthanded. See that right there? They're lying. They made me believe it's lying. I knew something was wrong when they said shorthanded. I knew something was wrong when they said shorthanded. Even the replay said score shorthanded goal. There was 5 Florida Panthers players on the ice. It's not a shorthanded goal. It's lying. Unless I'm really freaking stupid, in which I really don't believe I am when I look at the replay. It's no, I don't believe it. It's just horrible. It's horrible. They lied. I just don't believe it. And then they also said next one's a power play goal. First off, when I look at the second period and when I watched the second period, I didn't even see a single penalty in the second period. So why did it deceive me? Why did it deceive you? Why is it deceiving itself? Whoever came up with this is a freaking idiot. Either do your job, watch the damn game, and stop making up bullshit, because now you had me fooled. You had everyone else fooled. ESPN, you're freaking marks. You're idiots. So Florida, a little bit later on, Florida finally gets a goal, assisted by Dmitry Kulikov. It's Lowe's with the deflected, and I can tell you this for a fact, this is one of the most bizarre goals I've ever seen. So what happened was, Lowe's had the puck. I think he meant to pass it, and the puck deflected inside the glass wall, in which I do remember looking at it, because you know how I remember looking at it? Because I watched the damn game, unlike the ESPN stats. So, puck hits the inside the glass. If it was upper or on the side, that would have been out of play. But since it was inside the glass, where inside there's ice, right? It ricochets off the glass, and then it deflected off the glass and Hoffer was not in front of the net, and the puck slides to the back of the net. Now, they were taking a look at it, and they said it's a good goal. Okay, cool. Now we have the momentum. We have the momentum to get up to tie the game. Right? Right? 3 minutes later, it's 3-1. No momentum at all. At all. St. Louis scores yet another goal, assisted by Marco Scandella and Brandon Saad. It's Alexei Toropchenko. Not Pachenko, I'm sorry. Toropchenko. I'm sorry. I'm not good with names, St. Louis people. Anyway, 3-1, down by 2 again. Embarrassing. We go to the third period. Where Florida needs to get these goals. Montour gets blocked by Kevin Hayes, and Ryan Lomberg would actually get one. Would actually get one into the back of the net. We would have a goal. It would have been 3-2. However, the referees looked at it and they said it was high sticking. It was a close call. I would say it's an absolute close call. And then they said it's a high stick. Goal did not count. Then, soon after, Stanley gets called for a slash against Toropchenko. There we go. I got it right this time. So St. Louis goes on a power play after we desperate. And Florida was looking good offensively. Once again. Then we give up penalty. St. Louis power play. Penalty kill. Power play would be killed off. Now, this is where I get really frustrated. Not only that we need to get this goal. We had an opportunity for a shorthanded at one point. But these referees. Now, I'm not blaming them. I'm not blaming them for the game. No, because I really blame the execution of our offense. It sucks. The offense is horrible. Not that the offense is horrible, but their execution is horrible. But my God, referees, you were right there when you looked at it. Aaron Ekblad gets hit by a high stick. Aaron Ekblad was hit by a high stick, and the referees did not freaking call it. They did not call it. And they let it go. I was frustrated. The whole crowd was frustrated. Even the bench and the coach was frustrated with the referee officiating. Ekblad was steaming. He was on his face like, you freaking missed it, blah, 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 right? He missed a high stick. Now, thankfully, the penalty was killed off, because if they would have scored this one, I would have been so angry. Eventually, they did score it. Now, there was a timeout, or excuse me, a commercial break. Goalie Bobrovsky gets called off, and we need to get this offense in. Hoffer just saves everything, and assist by Oscar Sundqvist and Robert Thomas. Pavel Bushnevic, 4-1 St. Louis. Game over. What a shit show. What a shit show of the game this was. I mean, Joe Hoffer, he's going to be the future of St. Louis. But Florida, oh my God, Florida Panthers, you're absolutely inconsistent. This is embarrassing. We come home from a lousy road trip to seemingly playing our worst game of the season so far, as our offense just cannot execute properly. 36 shots by Florida. 36. And actually, it should be 39 or 40 shots. It should be 39 or 40 shots. But 24 shots by St. Louis. That is 15, 16 less than what Florida shot. And they only gave up one goal. While in 24 shots that St. Louis shot, we gave up 4. embarrassing. It is embarrassing. This is one of the most embarrassing games I've seen in weeks. It's horrible. Maurice needs to get this sorted soon. Because now we're probably going to go back to the conversation of, is Maurice even a right fit to freaking coach a game again? He is fit. He really is fit. But my gosh, these winnable games, if we don't capitalize right now, then there's going to be some serious issues coming in April. We're still in the month of December. We got a game on Saturday afternoon against not only Western Conference champions, but a Stanley Cup champions. Do you remember them? Do you remember who they are? I do. They kicked our asses in the Stanley Cup. It's Vegas. If we can't beat St. Louis, how are we going to beat Vegas? How? I just want to know. I'm asking for a friend. Anyway, for the stars of the game, I expect to be Jordan Kyrou, Pavel Buchnevich, and Joel Hofer. I expect those to be the 3 stars of the game because Florida doesn't deserve stars. I mean, oh my gosh, it's so frustrating. It is so frustrating to watch this hockey team. And I don't know. I'm done talking about this. It is what it is. We got the L. We got to take the L. We got to move on to frickin' Vegas on Saturday. And I believe that game's going to be at 3 o'clock. Let me double check real quick. Yeah, it's a 3 o'clock game, so it's an early game. Suffer through it and then talk about it later. Yeah. All right, anyway. We're going up against, and here's the stretch of the schedule, right? This is a tough schedule for the rest of December. We got Vegas Saturday. That's a Western Conference team and a Stanley Cup champion who we lost to. We got Tampa in Tampa at Amalie Arena on Wednesday. Then we go back home against the best team, one of the best teams in the East. I think, you know what? I think they're the best team in the East right now. Let me see. I think they surpassed Boston. Let me double check real quick. So the points, 45. Yep, I knew it. They're at the top of the East right now. The New York Rangers. The Rangers, the best team in hockey right now. We got them at Emirates Bank Arena. And then we end 2023 with Montreal Canadiens. Before, in early January, early January, we go back to the West. Fudge. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done talking about this. I'm going to talk about the Hurricanes soon after this video is finished. Embarrassing. Just embarrassing. Just without Lundell, I think he's dealing with the flu. He should be back on Saturday, but jeez. Could you at least put an effort or try to score a freaking goal? Embarrassing. It's just absolutely embarrassing. And I hate feeling embarrassed to talk about these and getting really freaking pissed off over a game that we should have had. Just classic. And we got the Blues again on January 9th to conclude the season with the Blues. That's part of that West road trip. The Western Conference road trip. I can't say the West Coast because we already did the West Coast thing, but we still got to go to the desert. Phoenix or is it I forgot the area's name in Arizona. I think it's not Tempe. I don't know. Forget it. And then we go to Vegas. Embarrassing. And then Colorado. Then St. Louis. Just, yeah. All right. I'm finished. If you like this video, and certainly not the game, hit the like button, subscribe to content because Miami TVG is back. And when he does, he'll be right there with the entertainment you deserve. It's Miami TVG. Saying out. Good night, everybody.